So you have to put it in the change-based formula. The change-based formula says this will turn into the log of 13 over the log of 8. And when you put it in the change-based formula, that's assumed that it's going to be log base what? 10. So log base 8 of 13. And when you put it in the change-based formula, it becomes log log of 13 over log of what? 8. And somebody punch that in the calculator and round it to 4 decimal places.
You said 4? Decimal places?
4 decimal places. Yeah, what is it?
1.233.
I'm sorry, what?
1.2334. I mean 5.
1.2335. That's your answer, so you shouldn't miss that one. Did you miss that one, Mr. Smith?
I didn't miss that.
Oh, you had to take it. Next question. All right, let's see what this one says. Solve the equation for the indicated variable. Solve for t. Let me get rid of this. So C is equal to Q times 1 plus, this mouse is not going to work up here, plus P over N raised to the Tn power. They want you to solve for T. The first thing I would do is divide by Q. Get rid of that. And that's going to give you C over Q is equal to 1 plus P over N raised to the Tn power. Now, the problem is the T is in the what? Exponent. So we have to get it to come down. So if I take the natural log or the log of both sides, then that Tn can come to the front of the problem. So that'd be C over Q is equal to, oh, natural log, sorry, log of C over Q is equal to log of all that crap to the Tn power. Now, what law can I use to bring that Tn out front? The power rule of logarithms. So that's the log of C over Q is equal to T times N log of whatever. Now, how do I get rid of multiplying by N log of whatever? divide by n log of whatever. Thank you, class. So divide by n log of whatever on both sides. So t is equal to log of CQ, C over Q, divided by n log of whatever. What would that be? Which answer would that be?
Is it B?
How about B's in Bravo? Log of CQ over n log of blah, blah, blah. See, that was easy. That's 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next question. Use the appropriate amortization formula to find the monthly end payment on the loan with the given conditions, and the total interest will be paid during the term of the loan. 6,600 is amortized over 4 years at an interest rate of 8.4%. I don't believe we covered this, because the amortization is a big, I'll give everybody points for that one. Next question. Well, we know that one. 26 or something like that. And that's that. At least y'all get those right. All right, there's a test question. Log base 2 of 5y over z. And they want you to rewrite the expression using logs, separate logs. So that means break it up. So which one is it?
C.
2 of them. Which rule is it? Product rule and what? Quotient rule. Good. Log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of y. What? What's next? Minus. Good. Log base 2 of z. And that would be, which one did you say it was?
C.
Okay. Next question. All right, do that one. 3 log of x, 3 natural log of x. Minus 5 log of y. Now, before I do anything, I'd like to get the logs to look the same. So, what are you going to do first? Use one of the 3 rules. Product rule, quotient rule, or power rule. Nope, not yet. I mean, you are going to use the quotient rule. Power rule. Got to get that 3 and that 5 up. So, natural log of x to the 3rd minus natural log of y to the what? And now you use the quotient rule. Natural log of x to the 3rd over y to the 5th. And which one is that one? Oh, you got to write it. Crap. You just put in LN.
I would,
Divided by y to the fifth. That look good? Change the base. Again, it shouldn't be. Darn, I put too many of those on here. I need to change that. These are gimmies. Log 30, base 32 of 8. The log of 8 over the log of 32. And what is that? 4 decimal places.
just 0.6.
Hmm?
0.6.
Oh. 0.6000. There. Yeah, y'all will have a final, but no, they usually don't give it online. Huh?
It's
Okay. Okay. All right, you can do this one in your calculator.
y equals 9 to the x.
I'm sorry, what?
Y equals 9 to the x. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to do it. Well, yeah, you can. You just have to use the caret symbol and put an X instead of a number. Let me go pull it up for you. Y is equal to, I don't forget what it was. What is it? 9 to the X. And then you might have to zoom it out a little bit or zoom in. Zoom in. There you go. That's the gist of it. So now you go back to your test. And probably this one right here would be about the best one. You'd have to blow it up a little bit bigger. See there, what are their maxes on these graphs right here? 5 all the way around. So go down here. Hit window. What is it that you go? I think you go right here. Yeah. -5, +5, -5 to +5. And now look at it. There you go. Looks like that. Capiche? Solve the equation for the indicated variable. Okay. T is equal to T sub O plus parentheses t sub 1 minus t sub o four times 4 to the negative kt power. And we want to solve for little t. This is the same as the other problem. So how do you get rid of adding t sub o? So t minus t sub o is equal to t, that's a big T, not a little t, but makes a difference. T sub 1 minus t sub o times 4 to the negative kt power. Now actually I can divide by something else. What else can I divide by? 4. Nope. What else can I divide by? Look at what you're solving for. What are you solving for? Somebody tell me. Little t. So what do you don't need? What do you not need? I'm sorry. Nope. Not that one yet. How many terms are on the right side? 2. What are the terms? T sub 1 minus t sub o is one term. And then 4 to the negative kt. Which one has the little t in it? Okay, so what do we need to do with the first one? Do we need it? No. So divide by it. Why am I doing this? I'm getting rid of what I don't need. So now we've got t minus t sub o over t sub 1 minus t sub o is equal to 4 to the negative kt power. Now you need to solve for, now you're ready to take the what of both sides? Log of both sides. Yep. So take the log of both sides and see what you get. That's going to give me log of all of that stuff equals log of 4 to the negative kt power. Now what am I going to do? Bring that kt out what? To the front using the power rule. That's why you take the log of both sides. So this right here can come out to the front. So the log of all that junk in the parentheses is equal to negative k times t times the log of what? Now how do you get rid of multiplying by t times the log of 4? Or negative t times the log of 4? How do you get rid of multiplying by negative t log of 4? Divide by negative k log of 4. I might have said t while ago, I'm sorry. Negative k log of 4. Negative k log of 4. So what is t equal to? T is equal to this. So which one is that?
C.
Well, they wrote it a little bit different. I'm trying to see which one it is. I'm looking to see. If you brought the log of 4, okay, here it is. If I bring this log of 4 to the k power up here, that'll be to the negative k. It'll be, bring it up, it would be log of 4 to the k power. That k comes out to the front. So that would be k log of 4 times log of all that junk. I'm looking to see, looks like to me it's going to be this right here. D, right, D. A lot of people say, why'd you do that? Well, what can I do with this right here? First of all, that negative k, what can I do with that negative k? I can put it where? Right there. Then I can bring this log 4 to the k, bring it upstairs, and it becomes log 4 what? That's negative k, sorry. I bring that negative k upstairs and it becomes what? Positive k. And then I bring the k out front, it becomes this. And then it's times what we had, which is right here. So that's just algebra. So this is our answer. K log of 4. Now what is, now you could actually use the power rule here, I meant the product rule, but log of 4 times blah, blah, blah. It works out. All right? That's log base 4. Yeah. Okay. Next one. All right, try that one. I'll write it out for you. This one says negative 2/3 log base 4 of 2m squared plus 1/2 log base 4 4m squared. I just can't write M today for some reason. First thing I would do, probably get that negative 2/3 and that 1/2, get it out of the way. That's what I would do. The first thing I would do is log base 4 of 2m squared, and then parentheses, what? negative 2/3. Plus log base 4 of 4n squared, parentheses, to the what? A half. Okay? I would do something with that first one. What's wrong with the first one? What do I not like about the first one? Negative exponent. So I'd flip that. It's over 1, isn't it? So if I put it, now flip it, make it 1 over, that negative 2/3 will turn into what? Positive 2/3, Hubert. That's right, class. It's in your homework. Mr. Smith, did you do your homework?
No, sir.
Okay. Reckon there's any correlation with you not doing your homework and being lost right now?
Yeah.
Reckon what that correlation is?
If Ryan does not do his homework, then Ryan is going to be lost.
Exactly. Nothing is what in life? Nothing is free. Have that free time, you got to pay for it. Well, he's still got free time.
I got 2 more years with you.
Yeah, he's still got free time. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
You kidding?
I'm not kidding.
I really thought you were a senior. Well, you're doing good, Mr. Smith, no matter what the rest of the class says about you.
Including you.
All right, log base 4 of 1 over 2m squared raised to the 2/3 power. Plus log base 4 of 4n squared. You asked me what I did this weekend. I had to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Oh, I despise Alvin and the Chipmunks. I despise listening to them. I despise the movies. I despise everything about it.
Did you Sunday get to see those? All 3 of them?
No, just the one on the regular.
Oh my God, there's 3.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
3 what?
There's 3 movies.
Is there one now at the movies?
There's going to be one soon.
Oh my God.
Just take him to Civil War. Take him to the Marvel movies instead. Take him to Deadpool. He'll love it.
I'm not taking it. I don't know why they got to mess up the comic series by making it nothing. I'm not gonna say that. They have something good. What do? They mess it up.
Well, that's how Deadpool.
Huh?
That's how Deadpool.
I know, but why they do that in the comics? If comics are for kids. All right, what are you going to do? What's this right here? That plus. What does that plus tell you? Product rule. So you can mash these two together, and since this one is over 1 and this one is under 1, what can you do? Slide, exactly, right vertical. So that'd be 4n squared to the 1/2 over 2m squared to the 2/3. Are they both m's? Okay, well then we can even do better then. Where did I change it to an m? Oh, right there, yeah. Thank you. Mouse is real quirky up there. Okay, well then that even makes it better because now we can condense. So I'm going to let y'all do the rest and then we'll... What does that 1/2 mean? Square root, Hubert. Yeah, that's right. So that'd be 2m on top, right?
Yeah. No, it'd just be 2.
Yeah, I said 2m. The square root of m squared is what? M? You just gonna throw it away, or? We are in a minute. It may cancel out. I don't know. I haven't done it, so. So I'm gonna get log base 4 of 2m over. Be careful here, because when you distribute that 2/3, the 2/3 also goes with the what? The 2. So what is that? That's exponent over index. So the cube root of 2 to the second power is the cube root of 4, isn't it? So I'm going to put cube root of 4. I have no idea what they want this as. I'm just thinking right now. And then that 3 times 2 is what? 6. Wait a minute. I think I messed it up. No, this exponent over index. That's the cube root of m to the what? 8th power? Okay, 2. I'm not getting something. Let's see. Trying to see how I'm going to get the 2's to cancel. I think I've got something wrong somewhere. Negative 2/3. Make sure I didn't mess that up. No, that becomes positive, negative 2/3. So flip it. That becomes 1 over. When you put them together, can't cancel anything until you actually do use the power rule. That'd be 2 to the 2/3, m to the 4/3. Right? And that's not right. That's not right. 2 to the second, that's 4, right? That will help us there. I'm messed up there. I don't know where that 8 came from. I think I'm going to get the m's to come out right. I'm not sure. But I'm still worried about this cube root of 4. I still think that's not right. Exponent over index. Ah, okay. Rationalizing the denominator will get rid of it, I bet. Let me make it smaller, because I have no idea. There we go. All right, so this right here, it can be log base 4 of 2m over cube root of 4, which is still cube root of m to the 3rd, and times the cube root of m. Because what's m to the 1st times m to the 3rd? M to the 4th. So what does that cube root of m to the 3rd do? Gives you m. And that m will cancel with this m. So right now I've got log base 4 of 2 over cube root of 4m. Now I need to rationalize the denominator. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but so that'd be the cube root of 16 m to the second over cube root 16 m to the second. That's going to be log base 4 2 times cube root 16 m to the second power over, and what is the cube root of 64? 4. And what is the cube root of m to the third? M. So it looks like I've got this. And what happens to the 2 and the 4? It'll be 2m right there, so I'm going up here. Log base 4 of the cube root of 16 m squared over what? M? 2m, thank you. And you can take the break this up into 8 times 2, right? Log base 4 of the cube root of 8 cube root of 2m squared over 2m. And what is the cube root of 8? So that goes out with that. And my final answer looks like log base 4 of the cube root of 2m squared over m. That's the cube root. So which one is that? Log base 4 of the cube root. Okay, they put the cube root on top of it. Great. So that'd be the cube root. Well, I've done all I can do. I must have an error somewhere.
When did you change the negative 2/3 to positive?
Right here. Negative 2/3 to positive 2/3. I don't know, I've got something wrong somewhere.
Maybe we should have looked at the question.
No, this problem, I've got a careless mistake in this problem somewhere. Anybody find it? I've got the m in the denominator. No, you can't because it's under the radical. It looks like to me they left everything under the radical, which I would basically no, I can't do, I'm trying to, the only thing I know is do it over. Because it can be done and it's not that difficult. I've just got a careless mistake, and instead of just doing it and going through and trying to find it, I'll just do it over. I'm going a little faster this time though. All right, so y'all help me out. This is we're going to raise this up, so that'd be log. Okay, let's play with the jigger. So log base 4 2m squared to the negative 2/3 plus log base 4 of 4m squared to the 1/2. And that's going to be log base 4. This is over 1. So I'm going to flip it. 1 over 2m squared to the 2/3. This pen is not writing very well. Plus log base 4 of 4m squared 1/2. Now that's log base 4 of 4m squared to the 1/2 over 2m squared to the 2/3. I'm just going to distribute. I'm going to do it different. So I'm going to distribute. I'm going to use the power rule. I'm going to try to do things different. Maybe we can find my error. I don't know. And then that's going to give me log base 4 of 4 to the 1/2 m to the 2 times 1/2 over 2 to the 2/3 m to the 2 over 1 times 2/3. And that's going to give me log base 4. What is the square root of 4? 2. And 2 times 1/2 is 1. So that's m over 2 to the 2/3. That's exponent over index, which would be the cube root of 4. Right? And that's m to the what? 4/3. Right? Log base 4 of 2m over cube root of 4 times, that's exponent over what? Index, so that's the cube root of m to the 4th. Cube root of 4, cube root of m to the 3rd, cube root of m. And the cube root of m to the 3rd is what? M. And what do these m's do? Those cancel. And you're left with log base 4 of 2 over cube root of 4 cube root of m. That's the cube root of 4m. Log base 4, 2 over the cube root of 4m. Getting the same thing. And if I rationalize the denominator, that's going to give me log base 4 of, I need 64 on the bottom, and I need m squared, m cubed. So that's going to give me 2 times the cube root of 16 m squared over 4m. And the 2, that cancels. That leaves 2m. And then I can bring out an 8 right here. So that'd be log base 4 of the cube root of 8 times the cube root of 2m squared, right? 8 times 2 is what? Over 2m. Now what happens with the cube root of 8 and 2? So that gives us log base 4 cube root. We're going to start playing that game again. Log base 4 of the cube root of 2m squared over m. No, can't take the cube root. I'm still not getting what they're getting. Is that what I got last time? I'll be lenient on that problem because I've done it twice and I don't have their answer. So, all right, let's do this. Somebody in the, let's see, all of them have base 4, so they're not using the change base formula. Let's plug 1 in. And 1 would give us the square root of 2, the cube root of 2 over 1, which is cube root of 2. And then log cube root of 2 over log of 4. Yeah, log, what'd I say? Log cube root of what? Plug 1 in. Log cube root of 2 over 1. So it'd be log base, so it'd be log cube root of 2 over log of 4. Log, well, I'm trying to find the mathematical equivalent. So that's log, plug in 1. Log of, plug in 1 here, that's going to be 2 times 1 is 2. Cube root of 2 over log of 4. Somebody take the calculator out and raise 2 to the 1/3 power. Take the log of it. I'll do it. Some of y'all don't know what I did. I plugged in 1. I picked a number, and I'm going to see if we can get the same answer as over here. So, because they just have it written different. Log, okay, log, I can't even find the log button. Log of 2 to the 1/3 power. What's 1/3? I'll just do 1 divided by 3. Close parentheses. Divided by log of 4. Now write this down. That is negative 0.29. Write that down. Negative 0.29248, blah, blah, blah. Now, trying to find which one's closest to, because root Really don't know which one is which, but plug in a 1 into each one of these and see what you get. 1, that'd be 2 to the third, which would be 8. That'd be log base 4 of 8. Well, that wouldn't be it. I'm really confused on this one because I've done it. I did it. I remember doing this in the homework. I bet you I know what they did. Right here, they factored out a negative 2/3.
So we just multiply it by 6.
No, they pulled out a negative 2/3 here. I bet you $1 that's what they did. Let me erase this. Well, you can pull it out when it's out front too. It doesn't matter. Because you're factoring out the smallest exponent is what you're doing. What did you say, Mr. Smith?
I said, well, if you multiply it by 6, and now we get rid of 1/2, and we'll get rid of 2/3.
Well, yeah, you could do that too, but it doesn't have an equal sign, so I'd be careful with that. That's why I wouldn't trust that. Let me try something here. Let's see what we get. I mean, I would be lenient, very lenient on this problem, but right here, you could factor out this negative 2/3 when it's out front. That's the only thing I know that they could have done. That's why it's a different answer, or written different. I think the answer is still the same. Right here, I'm going to go back right here, and I'm going to write negative 2/3 log base 4 of 2m squared plus, what was that, 1/2 log base 4m squared. The reason I think they factored something out is, what do all three of these have in common? Cube root. So I'm thinking they factored out something and then put it in at the end. So what is the lowest 2/3? So factor that out. Negative 2/3. That's going to give you log base 4 of 2m squared plus, well, 1/2 is going to be a minus. When you factor out, you're dividing, right? So 1/2 divided by negative 2/3 is going to be negative. Now 1/2 divided by 2/3, when you're dividing by a fraction, you multiply by the what? So that's going to be what, 3/4? 1/2 multiplied by 3/2 is 3/4. Log base 4 of 4m squared. Now, leave that 2/3 out there, and I think that's where you're getting the third right here. I think that's where that third root's coming from. So now, take this and make into what? One logarithm. Negative 2/3, parentheses, bring this up over here, and that's going to be log base 4 of 2m squared minus log, or would that be a plus? If I take the negative 2/3, I'm going to leave it right there. Log base 4 of 4m squared raised to the 3/4. And now we can do this. So that's going to be negative 2/3 times log base 4 of what? 2m squared over this? 2m squared over parentheses 4m squared to the 3/4. And now that's raised to the what? To the negative 2/3. So bring that up to the negative 2/3. That takes that out. All right? Okay, now use your power rule here and distribute there. It's the only way I know to do it. That's the only other way I can see that they did it. Which would be log base 4 of 2 to the negative 2/3, n to the negative 4/3, 2 to the negative 2/3, n to the negative 4/3 over that 2/3, negative 2/3 is going to make that a negative 1/2. Somebody do 2/3 times 3/4. What do you get? Squared. And that's going to be to the negative 1/2, which means I can bring this what? That negative 1/2, I can bring it what?
It's 1/2.
It's just 1/2. That's a negative times a positive. Well,
Yeah.
bring it up. So that's going to be 1/2. So bring that up. Log base 4, 2 to the negative 2/3, n to the negative 4/3, and 4m squared. 4m squared to the what? Negative 1/2. But we could say the square root of that is what? Let's just do that. That'd be easier. What's the square root of 4m squared? 2m. So let's just leave that down there. If that's okay with y'all. 2m. What did we have on the last two answers in the denominator? So we still headed that direction. Both of these can be brought what? Down. So log base 4 of 1 over 2 to the 2/3 m. Is that an m or an n? M? M. And that's negative 4/3 would be 4/3 times 2m. And that's exponent over index. So log base 4 of 1 over, that's going to be the cube root of 4. Right? 2 squared is 4 and the cube root. This is going to be, we still get the same thing. That's going to be the what? Cube root of m to the 4th. Times 2m. Oh, cube root of m to the 4th and then another m. Cube root of m, sorry. Take that, make that a 3. So this m, this turns out to be an m. This comes out to be an m right here. So now we got, get rid of this thing. It's about time to quit. I just want to see if I get the same answer. If I get the same answer after doing it 3 times, what can you say about that? That's the right answer. So 1 over, that's going to be the cube root of 4m. What is m? That's be m to the 3rd, and m, that's an m, sorry. There's 4 and there's an m. Cube root of 4m. That takes care of these two. And then what's 2m times m? 2m squared. And there's my cube root again, so I'm going to multiply that by the cube root of 16m squared. Cube root of 16m squared log base 4, and that's the cube root of 8, cube root of 2m squared over, and then this, the cube root of 64m cubed is 4m times 2m squared. 4m times 2m squared is 8m cubed. So that'd be 8m cubed. And up here, the cube root of 8 is 2. And cube root of 2m squared. And that's going to give me a 4 down here. And that's going to go out. I'm still not coming up with it. I'll have to, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on there. I've done it 3 times. Let's just go to the next one is all I can do and give y'all points for that one. So that's 2. So write down, remember 2. You write the 2. Write it down. 2 problems. Because you're the one that I'm going to have to rely on. I don't trust these other people. Like Mr. Smith. Inverse to this function would be like that. So you just pick which one is it?
B.
Let me get rid of all that crap. I don't understand that problem. It's bothering me. This one?
Yes.
B. Next one. Carbon. That's plug and chug. I'm not going to go through that one. 30% carbon. So 0.3 is what you plug in. Plug it in for T. I'm sorry, 0.3 is right here, the ace of O. Let's say a sample fossil had 30% of the carbon, estimate the age. Yeah. So plug in for ace of O, plug in 0.3, and then work it out with your calculator. And you know that one, you know that one, you know that one. All right, definition of a logarithm. Definition of a logarithm, log base A of y is equal to x. What does that equal? A to the what? Or log base A of x is equal to y, sorry. So A to the what? To the y is equal to 125. I think that's what they want. So check it right quick. Take the square root of 5 in your calculator and raise it to the 6th power. What do you get? So that's it. They just want you to write this. This is the answer. Matt. Find the formula for the inverse. I'll show you how to do this real easy. It's real quick. Not very hard at all. Y is equal to 5x to the third minus 1. Now whenever you want to find the inverse, you just switch the variables. X is equal to 5y to the third minus 1. And now solve for what?
X.
It's already solved for x.
Oh, Y.
Solve for y. So how you get rid of a negative 1? Add 1. So x plus 1 is equal to 5 times y to the third. How do you undo multiplying by 5? Divide by 5. So y to the third is equal to x plus 1 over 5. How do I undo the third? How do I undo raising to the third power?
Take the cube root.
Take the cube root of both sides. So y is equal to the cube root of x plus 1 over 5. And this is the inverse function of this. So whenever you want to find the inverse function, you write the problem down, you switch the what? Variables, and then you solve for y. And the last one, I think. Definition of logarithm. So x to the 1/2 is equal to 3. And that's it. Oh, they want you to solve it. So x to the 1/2 is equal to 3. And how do you undo? Square both sides. Thank you. So that's going to be x is equal to 9. Okay, Ms. Novak, keep up with that. Keep up with that problem, the two problems, and I'll just give everybody questions with that one. Number 3. Yeah, because I didn't go over the amortization with y'all. Okay, and of course, if y'all run into something that you think you haven't seen before, just come see me and I'll give you credit for that. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
You got question 13 wrong.